All right, video cut off. So we're talking about where to do the notches, and then what I did was I took an X-Acto knife, a blade, and cut right in here on the paper, and not all the way to the corner. And then once I had those cut, then I kind of mitered the the meeting the lines to each other. That way I didn't have to try to do a rounded corner in the inside. And so that's how I did that. Since the camera went out, I started doing this. And what I did was I went ahead and I laminated these pictures. I went ahead and put the brads on one of these so I could check out, see how it was going to look. I'm liking that. If you're going to laminate the photos, make sure you ink up the edges before you do the photos. I'm going to try some alcohol ink on lamination, see if that helps to age it again, but that's later. Anyway, I also found this is actually a barrette, and so I'm really liking. I've had these forever, and so I'm liking the way that looks there. I went ahead and I glued the ruffled thing down. Hindsight, I didn't have to put the sewing the string in. If I'm going to glue it, I just fold it as I glue it down with hot glue, and that would have worked just fine. Went ahead and I hot glued this down right in the middle here, across here and here. So that's another thing I did. And so inside, I went ahead, now this is going to be covered by that original first page. Went ahead and attached that there. What I'm doing is what's called a hidden spine, meaning how the signatures are attached is not shown on the outside back here. If you were going to do a spine that where it's sewed through to the outside of the spine, then you would want to make those decisions before you cover up, like I did here. But I already had known that I was going to do the hidden spine. I just forgot to mention it to you guys. And so this is a piece of chipboard, and when I tore the book out, it really made this part kind of flimsy, so I knew I was going to put a piece in to shore it up again. Make sure it's the exact same length as the page, as the book. That way it can help keep the book sturdy here and it doesn't roll over on the edges. So it needs to be the exact same length. And then as you can see now, when I put that piece in, it gives the back form again, and you can see how thick the book will be now that I have this hidden spine in here. What I did was I looked at how I wanted my signatures to fit, and I do want them to be staggered like that, even with the bottom. So then I marked on the signatures and on the spine piece where I'm going to punch holes in this, and when I finally put everything that I'm going to put in the signature, I will punch holes here with a tool like this. Several different ones. If you don't have one, the simplest of those would be an ice pick. Most people have one of those in the kitchen. Okay, and so got that. Also